What's up, guys? Long time no see. Haven't posted a video in a while. Been occupied with college. Um, one more fact about me. I just turned 18 last week, uh, and it was pretty boring. I fell asleep at 7 o'clock and woke up at 7, and then went to the gym. So yeah, that was my birthday. Anyways, so I deleted the last two videos on my channel because one was with my ex-girlfriend, and the other one was a video something I'm going to be talking about today that I don't think I clarified enough. So someone also asked me to help them, and so this is my response, and I said I would make a video. So 2.5 years ago, or sorry, a year and a half ago, I dealt with my first big breakup. We dated for about a year and a half, and I think I was 16 when we broke up. Yeah, I think so, 16. So after a year and a half of being with somebody and breaking up with them, there's gonna be like there's a hole in your life, right? So like I got really sad. Like I was at a place in my life where nothing, like I just wasn't a happy person. So everything made me sad. It was a hard time in my life. So I started doing something then that really helped sculpt who I am today, the person I am today. And I think I give credit to the pain that I went through to the person I am today. So pain is not always your enemy. Pain is good, your best teacher. So I'm gonna talk about two things: the internal self and the external self. So basically, I've come up with somewhat of a method or equation or just a structure as to how to get to a happy place. Teenagers are always dealing with problems, and it's something that's been reoccurring a lot in the past decade, maybe. We've seen it a lot on the news, or a lot of bullying has been going on, a lot of suicides in the teenage world. So this is what I did, and this is what I've discovered. And I like to think a lot, and this is what I think about. So, fun life. So your internal self, the internal release of who you are. People who do this too much are a lot of the times very sad, emotional, depressed people. An example of releasing yourself internally would be like people who paint, people who draw, people who sing and play music, and who act and who write. So these things are things that people do to express themselves without physical. Like, I mean, when you write and when you paint and when you sing, there's movement, right? You have to literally do something for something to happen. But it's not a physical exertion, like, you know what I mean? It's very hard to describe something there's no word for. So, not that I know of anyway. So people who do this a lot are oftentimes sad people. So let me look at the other side of the spectrum, the physicality of it, right? So the external self, the external expression. So people who do this too much are oftentimes aggressive people. Who do this too much, I mean, in comparison to the other side, they're oftentimes aggressive people. And I know people like this, and they're not happy. They're not good to be around either. So an example of expressing yourself externally with a movement and motion is MMA, Tai Chi, right? Weightlifting, running, dancing. So things like this is very much expressing who you are and how you feel. Because if I go to the gym angry, you'll see. If I go to the gym sad, you'll see. But I always come out happy. Okay, so this is very much expressing yourself, and it's very beneficial for your psyche and just releasing all your emotions and coming out a happier person. But people who just do this and not the internal release are oftentimes aggressive people, and people who often do the internal release and not express themselves physically are very much sad, emotional, depressed people. So the key to this is finding the balance. There's no 100% happy, right? Like you can only be, like there's a point where it's just like it might not be 100%, but it is as 100% as you can get for you, right? So you just got to be as happy as you can be. And I found that balance, okay? So about a year and a half ago, I posted my first YouTube video. It's called Make You Feel My Love. It's a cover of how Adele sang it. And it's one of my favorite songs. And that song, I put a lot of heart and emotion into it. And yeah, so I did that, and I started exercising a lot more frequently. And that's what helped sculpt and develop me as a person and who I am. So basically, if you're gonna take one thing out of this, is write, draw, paint, sing, act, right? Do something that you can release yourself from the internal side. And also, go work out, go play a sport, go run, right? Do something active. And once you do these two things, you will be a lot happier and a lot better of a person. Because these things have taught me so much about people and life and happiness, more than any book can ever teach me. So the pain that I went through actually developed who I am. This pain was a necessary pain. Otherwise, I would be a completely different person. If I never went through that breakup, I would be a different person. If I never went through that relationship, I'd be a different person. So all of our experiences put together, if you add them up in an equation, it equals the person you are today. Everything that you went through, you are an embodiment of that. Literally. You show it, and you have, like, let's say you were a gunshot victim. So what you went through is physically shown on you, because you might have a scar on your body. And it shows that you're a little differently, because your mentality on trusting people, just for example, is differently. So everything about you changes with all the experiences you go through. So this is what I did. I sang a lot, I played the piano a lot, and I worked out. And I became a happy person, and it helped me cope with my pain. So this is a perfect way, in my opinion, to become a happier version of yourself. The best version of yourself that you could be. The strongest version of yourself, as Elliot Hall says. And that's basically the video. So, thank you. I'm also creating a new YouTube channel specifically for fitness. And I would like your opinion on what I should name it. If for you people who know me, for all my friends watching this, your opinion would be greatly appreciated of a name. Just random, just like cool words that you can put together. I don't know. I want to form something that looks cool and interesting, that would potentially attract people in the future to come to my channel, because I will be posting a lot more this year, and my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of next year, by the end of 2015. For both channels, for this one, which is more covers and speeches like this, and then the fitness side, so 1,000 on each. That's my goal. So anyways, I would like you guys to help me reach my goal. And yeah, that's basically it. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, subscribe, like the video, comment, and thanks a lot. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, peace.